Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, where everything you're about to hear and see has been done in one take. I'm your host, the One Take Man. We're once again on my Steam page, more precisely opened at Democracy 4. Why would that be? Well, the short answer is because I'm going to play it. The longer answer is because is actually tied into the date of today. Because I originally had something else in mind, both for today and for the rest of the month. But then I looked at the calendar and saw what date was on, and I was like, "Damn, the United States of America is turning 250." And while I have my own problems with the country as of right now, and while I do agree with the typical criticism of uh, slave owners who would be surprised at the concept of a machine that washes dishes aren't right about everything in perpetuity, I nevertheless still think that the establishment of that country is still something that is somewhat meaningful, at least, and I should mark the occasion in some capacity. And that is why I am here on Democracy 4. Because I'll be doing. I'm thinking about starting a playthrough as the United States, and well, see what happens. Now I'm gonna press play and look for my cell phone. I'm gonna put 20 minutes on the clock because I don't want to. I don't want to overtax my computer too much or uh, you know, or your attention span. There we go. 20 minutes started. So, new game, USA. Population size, a lot. Size, big, largest city. Yeah. Na 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 na. Any adjustments? A few. Okay. This is apparently the easiest country. If we go by this difficulty ranking. We'll see. Difficulty 100%. Innate socialism. I doubt they actually have anything like that. Egalitarian Democrats. Okay, so this is me, the Egalitarian Democrats, and the opposition is Modern Family. That's odd. Political apathy, innate liberalism, starting debt. 36 point. Is that 36.881 billion or is it 36,881 billion? Economic cycle is at 20%. Okay, I don't play this game for long enough to really know what kind of difference it makes. So I'm just gonna select play with all these options. Finding and indicting the media. Congratulations on your election victory. Welcome to your new job as president. The lives of all 328 million citizens are now in your hands. As you will imagine, there are a number of situations and concerns that you will need to deal with as soon as possible, while keeping an eye on the long-term improvement of our citizens' quality of life. Plus, do not forget that you face re-election in 4 years, so you will need to monitor the opinion polls and party membership. Good luck. GDP could be better, unemployment needs to go down, health needs to go up, crime needs to go down, education needs to go up, poverty is fine, but could be diminished. Change ministers, not right now, no. Well, I guess begin. Let's see, what income do we have? 819, expenditure 946, deficit so much, and okay, I got 20 political power this turn. Let's see. No one's in the red from among my ministers. Now, what about you? State schools. Oh, that's quite a popular topic, so let's go with this. Confirm using 11 political capital, yes. And now I got 9 political capital left. What do I do with it? Law and order. Oh wait, there's a clinical issue here in respiratory disease. Maybe I'll need to improve the environment. I think that's the shrink car and tobacco usage, and Hmm. Okay, I'll have to improve bus usage and rail usage. Let's see. How do I improve rail usage? GDP, rail industry. Okay, GDP correlates positively to rail usage. Good to know. Where's transit? Actually, wait, we have here a smoking tobacco tax. Yeah, sure, let's make it bigger. Okay, confirm using 8 political capital. That'll make me unpopular, but fuck it. It'll help here. And we have... What happens with the economy here? Work safety law. Oh, that definitely needs to go up. Yeah. I might have increased the deficit at least somewhat, but that doesn't matter right now. Apply changes. Yeah, go. Now I can't do shit, so... Going for the next turn, click to return to government. What do we got? Unemployment's gone down, that's good. Crime doesn't seem to have changed. Allow foreign fighters to return. Situation imminent. Drug addiction is bad. Drug addiction is made... Drug addiction goes down with private healthcare. Oh. And with armed police? Okay. I'm not necessarily sure to what extent I agree with that. Drug addiction correlates positively with narcotics. Correlates only slightly negatively with police force. Correlates... okay. Now I know. You are popular with the majority of voters. 70% of the vote. Budget deficit. I'll get back to that. 3.4 million new members. Okay, economic boom. Well, okay. They're mainly loyal. Let's see. Some of our religious citizens left our country to fight in a religious war overseas, a war that in many ways threatened our interests and security. Fighting has now ended, and the fighters have expressed regret for their actions and a desire to return home. Bloc fighters. When our citizens leave this country to go fight alongside our enemies abroad, they lose any claim to citizenship and any right to live here. Bloc fighters. Under no circumstance should they be allowed back, not even to stand trial. It would be an insult to our soldiers and security service. It's a difficult principle to defend, but we have to accept that our citizens are our citizens, even when they commit crimes abroad. I think we should be able to try them for that, to be honest. Or in this case, even take up arms against us. That's fucking treason. Like, there's no way that could fly. By all means, prosecute them for their actions, but cannot deny their citizenship because we find it convenient. I very much say their citizenship should be kept. Let's see. Oh, the conservatives hate us. Happens. But I do need to address drug addiction. Let's go to the budget report. Okay, debt's gone up. Global economy's going up. What else is going up? This is relative GDP. This is interest rate. Seems to stay about the same. That's good. Expenditure gone up slightly. Income has stayed the same slightly, sadly. Let's see. What are we spending? A lot on military spending. I think we can get some of that down. Debt interest. Just keep them at the highly trained level. Okay, that'll shrink a lot of... Yay, that leads to more unemployment, funny, which is somewhat funny. Okay, now I've got 8 political capital. What's this? Oh yeah. It'll take a few turns to implement. Now let's see, we got law and order, we have... How do I improve the environment? It's tied to pollution controls. Where do I find pollution controls? Clean energy subsidies. Max those out. Okay. Now I still got 7 capital. Foreign policy. Welfare. Child benefit. Yeah, capitalists hate it, but let's see. Liberals like it, parents like it, the poor like it. It's good for gender equality, equality in general, for the earnings of the poor, and it also helps boost population. So yeah, I'm going with it. Confirm. Now I only got 2 capital left. What can I do with 2 capital? Let's see. Rubber bullets. Rubber or plastic bullets can be fired by police at protesters and rioters as a usually non-lethal alternative to actually opening fire with live ammunition. Not popular at all. Not something I want to go with. What do we have here? Election robocalls. Almost nobody likes the idea of automated phone calls, praising one candidate or another, but these irritating messages are definitely effective. Banning them will be popular with everyone and removes an advantage for parties with deep pockets. Can I alter this in any way? Oh, the game is already starting to... I'm gonna close this for now. Confirm. But what are you? Race Discrimination Act. Prevent citizens being discriminated on the basis of race. Yeah, sure. Let's go full hog. Go full hog on being anti-racist. That's a good idea. Okay, next turn. Blaming media bias. Click to return to government. Fuel shortage. And GDP went down. Okay. There's a budget report. Economic boom. Oh, people don't like me anymore. Not great. Let's see, fuel shortage. We'll need... Okay, we'll need some... we'll need public transit. Where's public transit, really? Come on. Environmentalists, clean energy, petrol tax, car tax, airline tax. Religious banknotes. The policy allows for use of religious phrasing, iconography, or banknotes on coins. This is popular? A powerful way to remind citizens that religion is a big part of their lives. Okay. What if I cancel this policy? This will cancel the policy's current effects. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, what do we have here? This is nuclear weapons. Patriots like them, but... yeah. Watch that income go down. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Well, only takes $1 billion off, but you know, every little bit helps. Now let's see what we have here. Okay, voting intentions. Ooh, they went very much down. Disposable income. Okay. Lower middle classes seem to have a lot of it, which is good. The wealthy not having much. Yeah, screw them. Tired, poor, patriots, cynicism and complacency. Okay, focus group. Middle income. Middle income has a high influence and a low opinion. How do I improve you? What do you like? Oh, you don't like income taxes? But you like health tax credits. Let's see. I can't do anything with those. What about you? Expenditure? state schools. No, those are good. Child benefits, road building. We can cut some of that. Yeah. Next turn, cutting road building from some expansion to just maintenance, and then maybe building up something else. There are like bus routes or rail routes anywhere here? Really? Nowhere? Well, we got subsidized school buses. I could punch those up. Okay, I've already seen this. What about ideas? Policy ideas in the 7 fields that I see this game recognizes. What's this? Oh, cabinet ministers. They're all over in one, so I'll say that's good. Options. Options are fine so far. Achievements. Oh no, this isn't achievements, it's electioneering. Okay. Manifestos, speeches, only available in the free turns leading up to an election. Concentrate on running the country until then. Top party donors, perceptions. I am a trustworthy, strong leader, but not necessarily compassionate. Let's see. I'm gonna try to do proportional representation next, I'll say. I think that would be a good idea. Strict election algorithms, minimum voting age. Make voting compulsory? Not really fan of that. Phone and internet voting? Maybe. That has a lot of fraud risk, however. And true, voter fraud is is more of a dog whistle for the far right, but right now, state funding of parties, I don't really care. Limiting corporate donors, that is definitely something I'll have to do next time. Party donation limits, voter ID, yeah. So what did I say I was gonna do? Oh yeah. Hiring old college buddies, click to return to government. Credit rating downgraded. Fuck. Okay, sizable deficit. Oh, we've slowed down the fall. It went from 70 to 63, now it went down to from 63 to 60. Should be able to stabilize before it goes below 50%, which is good. Let's see. What about tonight's government is denying me any hope for a future. One student tells us tonight in this heartbreaking report. Okay. Time to improve upon university rents. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. And not just partial grants, but go... Oh, come on. And this is the point where the game decides to pause. Because it is a... Okay, I still have 3 minutes to go. Get back, thank you. Come on. Why can't I move this? Daniel Castillo. What are you minister of? Come on, close. My laptop isn't even that old, but... Unfortunately, I run into issues like this. Still have 2.5 minutes on the clock, more or less. Yeah, sometimes this laptop needs to do things at its own pace. Now, until then, you are stuck with the surprisingly sweeping and majestic sounds Okay. Well, are you simply not gonna let me do university grants? Is that it? Is that your sticking point? Okay, close. Fuck hell. Fucking hell. I'm not really sure if it's the laptop or the game. I just assume it's the laptop because I've seen other people not struggle with this game. But then again, those other people aren't in one take. Now come on and close already. Okay. Continue. I only have 5 political capital. This is bad. What did I even spend it on? Let's see. Welfare. Family planning. Not a lot of people like family planning. It's also quite expensive. Time ran out, but you know, I still have this turn I want to go on. Then again, I think I've spent some political capital. Capitalists hate me. Why did they hate me? What did I do? Let's do one more turn. Why not? You know, a full calendar year. Let's see. Demand from donor. And we got unemployment down, at least that's good. Journalist jailed. Okay. Security briefing. Evangelical Alliance has been expressing dismay at government policies. Let's see, what do you want? Small business grants. Failure rate for small businesses is very high. In the early years of trading, a preferential government grant can be an enormous... Let's see. Border Navy, not necessary. Welfare. Alcohol awareness campaign. Childcare. Rent control. Rent controls are only 29% popular. That seems unlikely. Tobacco awareness campaign. Yeah, we can improve that, assuming the game allows it. Doesn't want to allow it, it seems. So, okay. Close. This is taking forever. Longer than it ought to. Yeah. Then again, given the occasion I'm doing it for, it seems kind of fitting. Anyway, close. Continue. Still have 19. What is this? Citizenship for sale. Fuck that shit. Cancel policy. Yeah. Let's see, what do we got? Law and order. What does law and order influence? Intellectual property rights. It's bad for the poor and bad for the youth, but good for capitalists. Doesn't cost anything to maintain, I find that unlikely. Implementation delay. Popularity of voters 45%. Can't cancel it. But I can bring it to low, let's say. Yeah. Confirm. I did say I was going to do something a little bit bigger. Road building. Let's go from some expansion to just existing roads fixed. Apply changes. Okay, that was it. Then we have a question mark here. Demand from donor. Insufficient political capital. And... yeah, sorry, can't do shit. But it seems the game won't allow me to do anything. Refuse demand. Sorry. Now what do we have here? Oh yeah, intelligence briefing. Threat assessment... seems alright. Security effectiveness is poor, why? There are enough CCTV cameras? Maybe. I forgot how to exit the game. Okay. Transgender military ban? Ban transgender soldiers, endorse them. Fuck it. Okay. Still have 15 credits. New policies. Not gonna do anything now. And some of my achievements. Quit the main menu. Oh, looks like this is the best I got. First of all, save. Yeah, autosave, that's fine with me. Yeah, and you can see when, yeah, I can see, you know, when this game, save game already exists. Overwrite, yeah. Click to return, and yeah, quit. And that was it. That was my current tribute to the to the United States. You've already heard some of my, you know, some of my opinions, some of my attitudes, but you probably wouldn't be surprised by them. First of all, this isn't the first time I play Democracy 4. Second of all, this is not the first time I've talked about my politics. So you know, the kinds of things that I've talked about so far shouldn't be too surprising. Thank you nevertheless for your attention. If you've enjoyed it, well then please like the video, maybe even share it wherever you think other people will also like the video. If there is anything you'd like to add, either to the game itself or to how I played it, well, that is what the comment section is for. And if you'd like to see when my next video gets released, well then please subscribe. And ideally also ring the bell or do whatever else YouTube will ask of you in order to keep you notified. I also have a main channel where I talk about the print medium and selected works therein, so if that sounds like it could be of interest to you, then I suggest you go ahead and check it out. If, however, that doesn't really catch your interest and you'd rather see me you know, talk about a variety of different stuff, or maybe with the use of some kind of framing device like this game, well then please feel free to stay on this channel and check out my extensive backlog, where you can see me talking not just about politics and gaming, but also a lot about cinema and television. In fact, I think I primarily talk about those topics. And yeah, I'm gonna say that's it. That's pretty much all I had to say. So until next time, I have been the One Take Man.